2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm doing so well. Especially losing in the Super Bowl.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dublin Celtic Tigers and the Los Angeles Rams.
Where are you?
Taking it about the one. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Rams take over first.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully spins a receiver or two free.
He'll get this one just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Working from the gun, Rodgers to Shepard, complete over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
At their 49-yard line.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 2.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, hey, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it? Celtic Tigers.
Comes its offense to take over for the first time. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018 from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
It's okay if I give him a few props right here. Do you mind?
I think he's earned it. Go ahead.
Okay, how about a guy who was a 2-time walk-on, who later became a 2-time Big 12 Player of the Year, has the most touchdown passes in Big 12 history with 129, a Heisman Trophy into his career, and took his team to the college football playoff semifinal twice while at Oklahoma.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 14-yard line.
He's able to out-muscle him here as he pulls it in. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down, Celtic Tigers.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he's got his man on the out route. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Complete.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Taylor.
39-yard line.
Near the 45, they'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
44-yard line. A gain of 5. And a Dublin first down.
Taylor. And they'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Levante David in on the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
See if old fucking Rugby Boy still got it.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
Oh, nice.
It's knocked away and incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
They go play action. Mayfield.
Touchdown.
Connection complete to Ruggs.
Oh, I missed Ruggs so bad.
Henry Ruggs. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead.
For the point after.
As a former DB, you might not like hate to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25. To the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
He only gets it to about the 30. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On the second down, throw on target. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They run it here with Gordon. And Gordon's going to be stopped short.
Melvin Gordon on the carry.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. A strong running. That goes a punt of 34 yards that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Mayfield to throw it. The throw taken in by Sims. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
19 yards. First down, Dublin.
Mayfield on first down. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
I mean, it's just Ruggs.
Caught. Touchdown.
It's a Ruggs.
Henry Ruggs with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. L.A. readies for its next possession. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice. They're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. This is Gordon. He's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Number 25.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
All right, come on, JJ, you can get there.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Partner, that's another short run there, and I think the easy thing is to look at them right now and say, let's get away from them entirely. Let's start throwing the football, but I don't think you ever entirely abandon the run. It helps set a tone for the game for you, keeps your offensive linemen feeling good about themselves, and it actually tamps down a defense's pressure because if you just throw it all the time, it's going to tee off with the pass rush.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we always talk about getting...
It's just
inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
It did not work.
Mayfield on the keeper.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
At the Rams.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. 1-yard touchdown reception. And these guys find a way to stretch that lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
If it is Chris who's watching, how about them Browns?
Now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh, I know we're going to get absolutely destroyed by Kansas City, but
from the 6.
Browns is the Browns.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
10-10 at their own 31-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by now. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. This big Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet. Leaner, feels so... And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Fucking hell, Chris. You're going to delay a game, you arsehole.
Yeah, that'll be accepted,
I'll send it
course,
again.
And that moves him back 5.
Still second down.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Chris.
Here's Taylor. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting
Here
it
we go,
and blocking it
Here
and
we
turning
go.
it into a
Boom,
nice
boom.
run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother
Ruggs
it.
got this.
But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked in terms of the
Oh,
size.
scumbag.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Scumbag.
So
Oh,
the pass
accept that.
incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
Yeah, at the 1-yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guy.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Henry Ruggs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. The
Take a
kickoff
man
field now
field.
as they will send this one away.
Do you know he's got more playoff wins this year than the Steelers
Fielded
did?
just outside the goal line.
So,
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
1st and 10. At their
Baker
own
Mayfield
31-yard
was
line.
better in the
And now
playoffs than
out
the
on the
Steelers.
field,
in
here comes
2021.
Los Angeles. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown.
That's a good stat, isn't it?
That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Open man is Samuel, complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. The catch is made here by
What colour
Tyler
beats the
Lockett.
Steelers in the playoffs?
And
Brown.
work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Gordon. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Melvin Gordon, the ball carrier. Ben Neiman on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Chris, are you still playing in this league with me?
A reminder coming up at
Just me and
halftime.
you.
We'll head to Orlando. Standing by
sat
there,
away in the
Jonathan
fucking
Coachman. He'll have
Super
stats
Bowl
and
where they
scores
dick
from
me
around the
over and over
NFL
and
in this
over again.
second week of the
What's wrong with
regular
that?
season. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
To Trey Burton.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Oh no, I was messaging you, Chris. I didn't even look up at that play.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
Yeah, I saw you send it, but I still
They'll
won.
try the field goal
Because I
now
was
with
against
Graham
the wax
Gano.
badger.
From the right hash, this
I
from
don't think he's in
33.
this league anymore. We'll have to remove the people who aren't in it anymore.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it
One on
through.
one side, one on the
And
other.
it drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder,
Must be able
are they
to.
going
I
to
haven't
recycle
really
those
picked up
plays
these
because they were successful at getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you 10 or get you 6?
He popped the Browns.
They're on the 25-yard line.
Did I mention Browns beat Steelers?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now another timeout
Here in
called
this league,
for by
Chris, you've
the
got
offense,
first-round picks.
as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Rose.
He's all man.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A 1st down throw from Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield.
Oh, he's just so
touchdown.
Mayfield's pass complete.
Henry Ruggs in the final seconds of the 1st half as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Bum 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 ba dum. Don't you love it when you've been
So
away
with
for all
3
day?
seconds
Then
remaining in
you've
the
got to stay
half,
awake
they
all
will
night,
line
so you
up
can
to
sleep
kick this one
tomorrow,
away.
because you might have work the next night.
This will be fielded inside the 5. So we've reached halftime here, and just like that, on we head to half number 2. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Taken in at the 3.
It's me.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Cider. Just getting the flavour. The dreaded flavor.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Speed.
The last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats?
There's Baker Manfield.
What a hit.
That is one positive.
What a guy. That's the way he got a first down to get into the playoffs.
Across the 25-yard line.
That's the play.
First down, Celtic Tigers.
He wasn't because he had more blockers. But you know what I mean.
First down, Mayfield. Reception here by Ruggs.
Ruggs.
After a very nice gain.
Studs.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40
yards between the two. So 1st and 10.
You do have
score on this drive. Might have to start digging in for second half blowout material.
Were losing their X factors, and we thought, right, let's start fresh.
Taylor out of the gun.
What we can do is if you want to come back in and just have
on the carry there, and it'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got
staying
to feel
in
fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that'll help open up this offense.
And then we'll move on from there. If you want.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Oh, close.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
It's second down and 10.
To throw, Mayfield. And it's caught. Touchdown. Henry Ruggs there to make the grab. And this offense continues to pour it on. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it. But think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that
it's on the inside of his boot.
So really good starting field position past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make this a second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some plays.
Oh, they should have died for that, man. Where's the commitment?
Down and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Will Parks there in coverage to knock it away.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
He's got his tight end, Burton. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
How does Taylor lose in the playoffs when he's got Ruggs?
Now Gordon on first down. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Rodgers now on first down. He's got Burton here. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Back to the ground now with Gordon. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. Well, they completed the pass but lost yardage, so they'll decline the penalty.
Perfect play for them, isn't it? Who needs a penalty? When you try and throw the ball, you don't even get it downfield, and they go ahead and snuff out the play. They'll take that as a result.
Sets up the screen to Gordon.
All over
and that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Around the NFL 3rd quarter from Foxborough. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. James Conner with a touchdown in that one. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He'll let this go deep for runs. He's got a man. It's caught inside the 10.
Even as he was close. Good guy, Sparky. You want?
What's the deal, y'all?
I'll
So
accept
a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bundles.
Oh, for a
It's
pick.
intercepted at the goal line. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
It's cold out
Well,
there,
as
buddy.
most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back and get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
What species? These women are fucking loud.
Out is the kickoff
Imagine
unit
being
as they
in the
run
league
up
without
and
any
send this
first
one
picks
away.
for 2 seasons and not even getting a good trade from.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
You're going to JJ Watt.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. To Shepard, complete over the middle.
Get there.
Well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Waiting for those lazy fuckers to get their game in.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Completes it to the tight end, Burton. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
You always worried about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
The catch there brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
At the 7-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Throwing is Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. J.J. Watt in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list.
See?
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today.
A 28-yard attempt.
And Gano's kick is right through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him. He's got him in. Complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 39 yards there. A big one. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they still dented them. And that's been really...
And he will take it in for the touchdown. Henry Ruggs.
Oh,
35 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, you know, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
They'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And the Rams now coming out on the field. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit.
Tyler Lockett, he's at the 40.
He's got a touchdown. Oh, that's still another one now. Spike.
Tyler Lockett, his second touchdown on the season. And the Rams do gain a bit of respectability.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down.
Drop.
But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, and what have you, huh?
Go on, I wish you could.
Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dublin's offense now set to take over. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part
because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out, and no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from the first one and blew it.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not much. Maybe a yard down to 23. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
He'll get that complete to his tight end Komet. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Oh, fat man, get across.
With a pick. Breaks a tackle. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Get a chance for another kick.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And he'll be
2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
To Trey.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
And 6.
Yeah.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Looking for his receiver Sharp, and it's intercepted. Picked up by no parts. And they're going to set up Sharp at the 40-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra
touchdown.
Snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. They go play action. Mayfield, he'll air this one out deep for Sims, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that will be incomplete.
Both hands on it.
They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. It's caught at the 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Ruggs for MVP.
Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling, but inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Short kick. One of the up middle taken now. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want to execute it, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
See how they handle the waning moments of this one. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Today's final score.
A big off to victory, and the defensive guys, they're